The 4R nutrient stewardship principles developed by the Fertilizer Institute provide a framework to help farmers and agricultural retailers manage nutrients with high efficiency, productivity, and minimal environmental impact. The 4 R's of nutrient management emphasize applying nutrients from the right source, at the right rate, right time, and right place.
These are important for maximizing nutrient use efficiency, as well as nutrient stewardship and maximizing yield.
While these methods are globally applicable, local factors such as climate, soil, cropping systems, and management techniques can greatly influence the best approach. This flexible framework can be used across a variety of locations and crops. In this video, we will focus on corn production in Missouri, specifically addressing 3 primary macronutrients: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium.
Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium work together as the major macronutrients that are important for corn production.
Nitrogen rates for corn are often calculated based on yield potential and historical yield data. Among the 4 R's, nitrogen application timing has seen the greatest advancements in Missouri research and practice over the past 3 decades. Unlike phosphorus and potassium, nitrogen can be lost from the soil, making its timing crucial. The physiology and genetics of specific crops also play a role in determining the most effective nitrogen application timings. When nitrogen is lost from the soil, both crop yield and environmental outcomes can be negatively impacted. Studies suggest that when one nitrogen timing yields better results than another, less nitrogen loss to the environment is also likely. Missouri corn production has increasingly adopted side dress or top dress nitrogen applications, driven by concerns over nitrogen loss during pre-planting applications and equipment availability for faster and more flexible applications. In a wet year, the advantages of side dress nitrogen application are apparent in the appearance of plants, which can later influence yield. Plants deficient in nitrogen are pale, lose leaves from the bottom, and exhibit mid-rib burn, a symptom exclusive to nitrogen deficiency. Missouri research indicates that applying at least 25% of the total nitrogen to the growing corn crop increases nitrogen use efficiency and yield while minimizing environmental impact. Side dress or top dress applications are recommended at the V4 to V6 growth stages, but are acceptable at any time post-emergence. Phosphorus behaves differently than nitrogen, binding quickly and strongly to soil particles after application.
When we're looking at phosphorus and nitrogen, this phosphorus cycle is a little more complex than the nitrogen cycle. When we have soil erosion, then we typically have phosphorus loss at the same time. Agronomically, the amount of loss is usually minimal, so we can't usually detect it in crop yields.
Soil erosion is almost the only way phosphorus leaves Missouri fields in economically significant quantities. Soil testing remains the best tool to determine if phosphorus fertilizer is needed in a particular field.
Soil sampling is important for nutrient management because it gives us an observed level of soil test nutrients in the field.
Phosphorus management in Missouri is a long-term process. Phosphorus applied this year and not used will still be available for the next crop. The basics of the 4 R's for phosphorus in Missouri include the right rate. The right rate is not zero. Replacing the phosphorus removed by crops is important. If needed, phosphorus can be built up over several years. The right source. All phosphorus sources are effective and right. The right place. Broadcast application is currently considered the right placement for phosphorus in Missouri, based on limited research. It is the fastest and least expensive application method, with no evidence suggesting that other placements produce better yields. The right time. Due to the long-term nature of the phosphorus cycle, timing is less critical. Any time can be considered the right time to apply phosphorus fertilizer. There have been 170 row crop experiments in Missouri involving potassium treatments. Due to soybeans' higher potassium needs, more than half of these experiments were conducted on soybeans. This has a significant impact on corn production.
We're typically in a corn-soybean rotation, so good potassium fertility is important not only for soybean, but also for corn as well.
Over the 31 Missouri experiments focused on corn, Any application of potassium showed a yield advantage. Given soybeans' high potassium consumption, maintaining adequate potassium levels in the soil is essential. Farmers should work with their 4R certified ag retailer to make the best decisions for their specific fields and farming operations. The 4R nutrient stewardship principles have been instrumental in helping farmers and agricultural retailers manage nutrients while minimizing nutrient loss. These principles offer flexibility and focus for production agriculture, encouraging stewardship and continuous improvement. Missouri 4R certified retailers are ready to assist farmers in developing solid nutrient recommendations and ensuring proper nutrient application.
There are a lot of resources available for farmers to tap into, including your university extension, your retailers, and other 4R management resources as well.
These recommendations are science-based and tailored to soil and crop needs. For more information, sign up for the Missouri Fertilizer Control Board newsletter at mofcb.com or visit cra.missouri.edu for resources on regenerative agriculture.